I'm Steven, and I'm a pastor.
I'm Lisa, and I was a school teacher before our surprise baby. We're doing our best trying to balance faith, family, and fitness.
We're chasing big goals, including qualifying for Boston.
And we're running our second half strong.
Today's episode of Second Half Strong, we sit down and talk Boston. We introduce our February challenge. We show you Steven's newest mile for time and my first run back. Sorry. I didn't know what you were looking at.
I thought I saw a spider on your leg, but I don't think it's one. It's a thread.
Okay.
If you've been following our channel, you know that in the month of January, we did a decluttering challenge. And by we, I mean Lisa did a decluttering challenge, but it was really awesome. She, of course, got rid of a lot of stuff that we just don't need in our house. We've got just too much stuff. I don't know where it comes from. But not only did we get rid of that, as she was going through just kind of purging some of these different items so we could sell and donate, just naturally, we ended up organizing a lot of different areas in our house. And so it's been really good. We're walking around in a much more clean environment than we were before it started. And so each month we're going to do a different challenge like that. And so I'm going to let Lisa start talking about our next challenge.
Yes, our next challenge is going to start February 1st, and it is going to be a push-up challenge. So the challenge is to do 100 push-ups a day. I know that sounds crazy. I've done these before, and they're not easy, but it's not as hard as you might think. So 100 push-ups a day. We're going to roll some clips of some different variations that you can use and do for the push-ups, because I don't even know if I can do 10 full push-ups right now. So I'm definitely going to be modifying 100 push-ups a day for 28 days. It's the month of February. It's a short month.
Right.
So.
And when she says modified push-ups, she means girl push-ups.
Modified push-ups.
Right.
There are many ways to modify push-ups for different fitness levels, whether you're a man or a woman. But yes, typically women use the modified version.
Very good. So where I refuse to do girl push-ups, one thing I can do is break up those sets. And so I'll probably be doing multiple sets just to make it not a miserable time. And then we can also split it up throughout the day. And so it's 100 push-ups over the course of the whole day to make it just more doable for anyone who wants to do it with us.
Absolutely. It's like the whole thing, like, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? For me, that's how I will do it. I will probably do as many sets as I can in the morning during my workouts, but then I will probably break those up throughout the rest of the day. But we hope you'll join us. We'll have a calendar that you can print off and check off each day. And so, yeah, we hope you'll find. Yes, join us.
So our channel is all about trying to qualify for Boston. And so as we've gone, I feel like a lot of people have just kind of asked us, like, what does that even mean? And so I think some people don't realize what the qualification really what we're talking about. In order to qualify for Boston, you have to be able to run like a legitimate marathon by a specific time. So for me, as a man that's 40, I've got to be able to run at a 7:04 minute mile pace for 26.2 miles, which is right at 3 hours and 5 minutes, which is just absolutely cooking. And it kind of blows my mind how many people are actually able to do that. And so, yeah.
Yeah, and even faster. For me as a woman, the qualifications are a little bit different, a lot bit different. For me as a woman at the young age of 46, my qualifying time is
3 hours and 45 minutes.
So I get a whole
40 more minutes, 40 extra minutes.
But here's the kicker. So it takes a lot more than just qualifying for Boston. You can qualify for Boston and still not get in, because so many people are able to run that fast now, and they have a 30,000 runner cap. They've had to change the way people get in the race. So you qualify, and then each year, depending on how many people qualify, they have to determine a cutoff time. People that qualified to run the Boston Marathon for 2026, they have to have run 4 minutes and 34 seconds faster than their qualifying time. Steven would have to run it in under 3:01.
Right.
So
there were over 9,000 people who qualified who didn't actually get in because of that.
Yeah, I think around 24,000 and some change that got let in. Those remaining spots go to charity runners, so people raising money for like St. Jude's and things like that, or athletes, or sometimes even influencers get invited. So Boston, hit us up. Maybe we'll get invited one day, but that's a big dream.
Yeah. One of the things that's kind of mind-blowing to me is if I was able to do that, if I was able to actually get my marathon pace down that fast and run at a 7:04 minute pace for 26.2 miles, I'm still bottom of the barrel. I'm like the slowest guy at Boston for something that seems like almost completely out of reach. And so it's insane the amount of runners that are out there that are just that elite.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
it is Treadmill Tuesday, and this is actually the last speed work I've got before my next mile for time. And so if you've been following us, you know, on Treadmill Tuesdays, I've been working through this tier system, trying to just go up slowly and eventually hit that 6-minute mile. And so all the tiers I'm doing are at a 6-minute mile pace. This is actually the way that I hurt my hamstring. And so I've had some hamstring issues. And so my chiropractor, he said, look, on those days, you've really got to make sure you stretch out and do a warm-up lap. And so I'm going to do that. He said, make sure you hit that dynamic stretching too, and do some leg swings, not just your static hamstring stretch. And so I'm going to be working on that and trying to get to tier 3 today. I've been able to do tier 2 twice so far, but I've not been able to get up to that next level. So we'll see how it goes. All right, there's my warm-up lap. I'm going to stretch one more time and get started.
I don't know if you can hear it, but the dogs are snoring on the other side of this door.
All right, here we go. Here it is, lap 1. That's 3 600 so far, which is about the halfway point. If I end up going back to tier 2, that means I have 4 more 400s at a 6-minute pace. If I try to push forward with tier 3, it's gonna be 3 more 600s like I just did. And so right now, I'm tired. Treadmill Tuesday is really hard, and so I'm gonna try to stay at tier 3. I'm just gonna give it a little bit longer in between each set. So we'll see, about to try another 600, we'll see how it goes. Only got tier 2, but up next, we got mile for time. We'll see how it goes.
So about to do my next mile for time. Hate to do it, but feel like I need to start out with some excuses. We were supposed to film this last week, but I've had some hamstring stuff, and so the only day we could fit it into the calendar is today. I'm gonna do my best. I did a 10K this morning, still having a little bit of hammy problem. And hate to start with excuses, but that's just the truth. To top it all off, last night was our chili cook-off at church. Man, that might have made some poor decisions there, but I'm gonna knock this out, and hopefully I can at least get a 7:19 like I did last time. I don't know, but gonna try my best to do this next mile.
He started a little bit before I was ready. That's okay. Okay, we are out here filming Steven's next mile for time. Jackie, say hello. She's ready for nap time. But we're out here at an old track that we used to run at. I used to run at all the time. Really excited to see how he does. Like he said, he's had some issues with his hamstring, and he's already run a 10K, and then he worked all day. I'm sure it'll be good. Hopefully I get to do a mile for time soon. They're very slow right now. This little loop is a little bit more than a half a mile. He'll do almost 2 full loops. Out there, he is coming. Yeah, Dada. Here comes Dada. Good job, babe. One of our sons did cross country for 2 seasons. I grew up doing cross country. But as a cross country parent, you don't realize how much running you do because you're always running back and forth across the course, trying to see them as they run by every chance that you get. So that's kind of what this feels like. We just keep going around or back and forth across these soccer fields. Dad, yeah, Dad, almost there. We missed the finish again. I thought he was going to end in a different spot. Oh well.
So did not hit 7:19 like last time. I ended up hitting
7:28.
and so had a couple issues with my Garmin and my Nike app, but it was just
7:28.
when I stopped there, and so decided to make some more improvements this month.
Okay, here we go. First minute. I'm really thankful it's a nice day because I'm able to bring the baby. Yeah. You see that? Steven he was not able to come home for lunch today. So we're gonna do this with the baby. And he feels pretty good. I only ran really once last week, doing this run walk. 5 minutes of walking, 1 minute of jogging, 4 minutes of running, or walking, sorry, 1 minute of jogging. Repeat that 5 times. I programmed it into my Garmin so I didn't have to watch my watch the whole time. Definitely feel out of shape. There we go. First minute down. Okay, run segment number 3. My knee is feeling good. I wouldn't say it's a 0 pain level, maybe a 2. There's a lot of just like really gentle hills in this neighborhood. You don't notice them when you're driving, but you feel them when you're running. The uphills don't feel great. The downhills don't feel great either. So 3 down, 2 to go. What do you think, little baby? Yeah. Interval 4. Honestly, this feels so good. And I really wish I could run farther. I'm trusting the process, the patience, running up the hill. Oh golly, I'm gonna turn around. Last week I wore the wrong shoes. And say hi! Say hello! She loves this. Bye-bye! I didn't realize until like 2 days later that I did not wear my running shoes. I wore some like old Nike Airs. They're similar in color. If you know anything about the Nike Airs, they're like the leather, like the suede. They're fashion, not function by any means. And I was wondering why my toenail that I got blackened at the Jinx half, why it was hurting. I was in the wrong shoes. I made sure I grabbed my Brooks Adrenaline today. This is interval number 5. And this has felt so good. This gives me so much hope for running. I know it's only 1 minute little intervals, but still feels really, really good.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We hope that you'll just continue to follow us and go along with us throughout our journey as we're trying to get to Boston. And we also hope that you're going to join us in this upcoming push-up challenge.
Yeah, and I know right now my journey to Boston looks a lot differently than Steven's, but it is still a journey that I am trying to take. We'll see what next week brings, and for training for me and for Steven. And again, remember, if you are enjoying these videos, make sure you give us a like, subscribe to our channel, comment down below, let us know what you like to see, what you want to see more of maybe. And again, we hope you join us in February for 100 push-ups a day.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Lisa, and we're running our second half strong. I think I can find some footage in there.
Yeah.
Sorry, that car had a bunch of spray paint all over it. I'll cut this out.
The third airplane in like
My gosh.
2 minutes.
Yeah. What is happening? It's like mid-January. There's no reason there should be so many airplanes.
Oh, the plane.
The plane!
My microphone isn't on.